y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all is not gonna like what I got to say if you support the other side. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Jeanette. Girl, they ain't gonna like what I gotta say today. They ain't got to like what I gotta say today. So, are y'all peeping up with the latest pictures when it come down to Jalea and Nation? Even though, we team CJ over here, but are y'all really like, you know, looking at the latest pictures? I'm doing great. I haven't been active like that, but I've been doing pretty good. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. Well, it's midday where I'm at. So, but I just want to say the other side is so mentally obsessed with CJ. It's sad. Hey, Michelle. Hey, hey, hey. Mm-hmm. It's 12:32 Eastern Standard Time, NC. Yep. So, Nation is looking way older now. And it's sad that it looks like Nation's trying to fit in to where she has to dress like that to fit in. What do y'all think? I think it's sad because she want to be herself, but have y'all noticed every hairstyle Kamari gets, Nation gets it. Or try to tweak it, but claim that she's not looking or trying to appeal to be like Kamari. Mm. Hmm. They do lack guidance for mature though. And I wasn't wearing lashes, makeup, or none of that either. When I was younger, Cheryl and Michelle, they do. Because there's no way I was thinking about having a nose ring in my ear at that age. Or acting and thinking it's okay to jump into grown folks' business when grown folks talk. When I was growing up, I was afraid to say the word lying because that was considered cussing in North Carolina back in the 90s. But it's just sad. But the other side want to sit there and follow every move Kamari makes. Um, they still stuck on that. Oh, did y'all see Nation smoking weed? Did y'all see Kamari smoking weed? It was just too much. And it's crazy because y'all focus every little thing on Kamari to the point to where y'all are inspector gadgets, false inspector gadgets at that. Then the other side cult leader, I'm not gonna mention no names, but it was like when CJ recently posted his video was saying things like, I mean, Pizza Rose. Um, so the other cult leader was like, "Oh, look how he over there sitting with all those girls on the. He just sitting with Kamari's friends. What more do you want the man to do? It's like you're looking for something." And it's just like y'all see how Data was sitting. What are you trying to say? Y'all see how Data was sitting on his lap? All girls sitting on their dad's laps at some point. Until it's of age, that's when it starts to get creepy. I've never heard nobody say they like pizza. They don't like pizza, Cheryl. You're the first one. But it's sad. Like, what more do y'all want the man to do? And let's talk about Lexi. I do have that video coming up there. Lexi is willing to make it work. She said, "I'm willing to make it work. You got a lot of stuff to do." Hmm. She ready to ride down for this, CJ. I know they just trolling, but I don't think at one point Lexi, oh Lord, here come Houston Rockets, y'all. Here they come. Let's address them. Let's address them. Carnation just hanging with her older sister and her sister playing. What a big deal. But they're not being told how to properly be young ladies. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. When you're being properly told to do certain things and dress a certain way, blah, 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 that's a big deal. So, what more you got to say? He's Rockets. You always in my comments. What more you got to say? I hope she wasn't being serious. Because it's like she said, 6 girlfriends later, you got to do this and that. Especially after when he was with the best friend. Yes, I've been trying to go live, y'all, but this heat, sometimes this heat, when I'm on my lunch break, I sit in my car. When this heat sometimes be just so aggravating to the point to where I don't know if a lot of people are religious, but I don't mentally seen Shadrach, Meshach, in the Bendigo. Okay, that's how hot it is. If you know, you know. But it's just, and then when Tanya dresses up to go places, she dressed just like Julia. And Tanya acts younger than Nation. And Warty's got a little bit of common sense to act a little certain way when it comes down to moms and daughters. It just doesn't make sense at all. But I'm just loving the fact that when Kamara do touchdown, Kamara be ready to go to work. Right, she be ready to work. She be ready to do this and do that. Nobody said she owned that hairstyle. Nobody says she owned anything. But it seemed like every time Nation sees Kamari rocking something lovely, that's when Nation wants to do everything that Kamari does. See, that's why y'all on that spectrum bus right now. That's why y'all slow as fuck. Because, excuse my French, but that's why y'all so as fuck, because y'all always sit there and say, did anybody own this? That we are not saying she owned anything. That's how I've been around. Probably why you was selling your dad's sperm sack. but at the end of the day, we're talking about a current situation here. Kamari is winning. Nation is flopping and lopping, and Kamari doing better things, and Nation is just trying to compete, but she cannot compete. She don't have that motion like Kamari do. Everybody get excited when Kamari posts online. Like this live if y'all believe that. She probably do live in that hotel because when you do things like mess with married men, open your legs and do all that, of course, that's the energy you're gonna get back. That's the lifestyle you're gonna get back. It's just crazy. But then you got these idiots like Houston Rockets over here, you know, trying to defend royalty and stuff like that. Look who you're defending. Look who you